I have at last come to the end of this long video series on the member state results of last weekend's European Union parliamentary elections. And the last one is United Kingdom, which is set to leave through the so-called Brexit process, the European Union, with or without a formal deal over the terms of the division of property and then post-Brexit economic and trade relations and political ones with the European Union. Its 73 members of the European Parliament are set to lose their seats accordingly, and then at least 27 of them will be distributed among the remaining member states or something like that, or at least many of them. As expected, Nigel Farage's Brexit Party, formed only a few months ago, was the clear winner, gaining at least 28 seats in the European Parliament. It was undeniably dismal for the United Kingdom's main parties, Labour, which is the main opposition party, and the Conservatives, who are ruling. The Tories will return just 3 members of the European Parliament to Brussels and Strasbourg, while Labour leaked some of its vote to the firmly anti-Brexit Liberal Democrats, who surged to second place nationwide. The night was also good for the Green Party, who are up to 7 MEPs from 3. Mr. Farage told the BBC on Monday, May the 27th, 2019, that his Brexit Party would field candidates all over Britain in the next general election, and said that it deserved a seat at the negotiating table with Brussels in the Brexit talks. Okay, according to Wikipedia, the English language Wikipedia article on this election, the Brexit Party will have 29 of Britain's 73 members of the European Parliament. The Liberal Democrats will have 16. The Labour Party will have 10. The Greens 7. The Conservatives 4. And the Scottish National Party 3. The Scottish National Party's decades-long eventual goal is Scotland's political independence from Britain. However, it claims to want to maintain economic ties, so it would be a similar relationship between Brussels and the European Union's member states. Or then across the North Atlantic, in Quebec for decades, many so-called sovereigntists have favored a so-called sovereignty association. In other words, Quebec, Canada's only majority French-speaking province, would become politically independent but would maintain economic ties with the rest of Canada. But as I said, these members of parliament will lose their seats due to the Brexit process, which should take effect at the end of October 2019. So it will be interesting to see then if any of those British members of the European Parliament would like to start representing other countries in order to remain in the European Parliament, because there might be a few or some of them. Let's look at the English language article on the European Parliament. Okay. For the Brexit Wikipedia article. Okay. Impact of Brexit on the European Union. The European Union will need to decide on the revised apportionment of seats in the European Parliament in time, well, at the same, well, of course, before the 2024 European parliamentary elections. Yeah, one plan that I've come across on the internet is that 27 of those seats will be distributed across the remaining, or at least most of the remaining European Union member states, while the other 46 would be then remain vacant. One plan supported by Gianni Pittella, Mr. Gianni Pittella, who is an Italian politician belonging to the Democratic Party, and the French President Emmanuel Macron, is to replace the 73 seats with a pan-European constituency lists. Other options which were considered include dropping the British seats without replacement and reassigning some or all of the existing seats from other countries to reduce inequality of representation. Yeah. Let's see what will happen, and then what, if anything significant, they will be able to accomplish during their last months as members of the European Union's Parliament.